Thank you very much, Bishop Sherlock. I must say, this is my first trip to London, and I would move here any day. I love it. The people are so nice, and they greet you like you're, I love it. So thank you. And I would like, as I begin, to thank Alex Schanberg also, who invited me on your behalf. And I was happy to answer his call because I've known Alex for now 7 years, and he's a great guy doing wonderful work. I hope you know of his work against euthanasia. So thank you for your warm welcome, and I must say I'm honored, of course, but very humbled to be talking to you tonight. To all these people about much more formation than I do, I'm sure, many of you at least. So thank you, and I hope that we get along fine, and I think we'll have time after my talk. We'll have time a little bit after my talk, I think, for conversation, for exchange, question and answer period, which will be nice. And I want to say something, Bishop Sherlock, please. I must be very honest. The document on chastity is a CCCB document. It's not a C.O.L.F document. I wish it was. It's a beautiful document. So I must give to, it's their document. So we will be promoting it, though. Yes. Okay. So as I prepared for our conversation tonight, it struck me all of a sudden that I was coming to talk, of course, to sisters and brothers in the faith, but I was also going to be talking to men and women who are bringing up children, or others who are planning to do that one day, or to pastors who are having a great influence on forming the laity for tomorrow. And so that made me quite, not nervous, but I thought, wow, this is something else. It's important as Christians, Catholics, to really reflect on the theme, I think, that I chose tonight about freedom and participation and our responsibility in the public square and in Canadian society. As we bring up new disciples of Christ in our homes, or in our seminaries. No, we're not bringing them up in the seminaries, but forming them further. I think we need to reflect on on these issues of freedom, responsibility, and participation. So, day after day, as you know, and week after week, constantly we're bombarded by all that's happening around us, the news, by the media. It comes from all over the world, from Canada, of course, but from other countries. And it's a good thing that we know what's happening across the world. Okay? We can't always do much about it. We can pray. But we can get involved in Canadian society. So, as two relatively recent examples of news and that have been happening, last May, if you remember, our MPs defeated Bill C-384, which would have legalized euthanasia and assisted suicide in our country. And now, just now in Quebec, the Special Committee on Dying with Dignity, we all know what that means for many people, has just finished, going all around Canada for 10 or 11 cities to listen to what the population had to say. And so they're now going to prepare a report for the government. And it's become obvious that some people, many people at the government level, or also in some of the lobby groups, what they want to do is to make euthanasia a health issue, which would become a provincial issue. And so they could go around the criminal code, which says no euthanasia in Canada. So there is a fight going on there, And that's one place where people in Quebec, at least for now, can get involved. Now, let's have a quick look, if you like, at other threats we face as people who want to promote the life and the dignity of each human person and who want to work towards the common good. In Canada, our laws already fail to protect human life from abortion, as you know. As well as our laws also allow experimentation on human embryos. Now there are further attempts to devalue human life by legalizing or permitting euthanasia or assisted suicide. We've already changed the definition of some of our fundamental institutions. Marriage in 2005, and automatically it changed the definition for the conception of family. Now we're on a slippery slope that some had foreseen, and those who had foreseen it and said, watch out, if you redefine marriage, this will happen and this will happen. No, nothing will happen, don't worry. But now there are attempts now to deconstruct the family even further, and marriage and a couple by legalizing polygamy. In BC right now, there's in the Supreme Court, BC Supreme Court, as you may know, there's a case there, a court case that has to do with polygamy.